Welcome to the BSR Pitlanes Nationwide Challenge here at Dover, the Monster Mile. Only 8 people able to field a car for this race. With Steve in 3rd, myself in 5th, Graham in 6th and Adam in 8th, the only drivers in the top 10 who are participating in this race. A real chance for us to stake a claim at the top of this table to move ourselves up through the rankings. And I am qualified in 4th. Matt Dalton destroying the field with a 24.2 to take pole, and one of the other favourites of the race, Graham, electing not to qualify. We're limited to 50% fuel.
Get ready, going green.
However, the tyres seem to be way more of a limit. Oh, gone early.
Green, green, green. Let the pace car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
I'm up to 3rd now. Right, not interested in anything else apart from protecting the tyres. Anyone wants to come by, that's fine. I managed to get 25 laps out of the tyres.
28.128. You're now in 3rd. Good job.
Before I was losing like 2 seconds a lap. It was quite a sudden drop off from about 1 second a lap fairly consistently to bang 2 seconds a lap.
.072.
Guys behind are challenging each other. Which is always good. I'm going to get nowhere near the guys in front, so I am not worried about them at all.
25.114.
To be honest with you, 3rd place will feel like a victory here. I'm expecting to get about 7th probably. Because I think I am fairly hard on my tyres in comparison to a lot of people, and as they're quite fragile as it is, that just makes things worse. So we've got 100 laps, 5 done already. We'll see how far we can get these tyres to last.
24.826. .905.
So at the moment I'm not using any brake in the corner. I'm getting out a little bit earlier out the gas than I would do if I was going for a really fast lap time. I'm just trying to track the bottom of the track around, not slide the tyres too much, and then wait until we're on a good exit before getting back onto the gas. So try not to spin the tyres up, drag that front right across the concrete.
24.791. .94.
I think the danger man in this field will be Graham. He seems to have a knack to make his tyres last about like a third again, and then everyone else seems to, without losing too much pace.
25.136.
Obviously, Matt Dalton and Adam up front there, they are probably going to be looking for the win. But should they push each other too hard, I think Graham might come out of nowhere when the rest of us have got a pit, and he'll just carry on by. But we'll see. Don't hit the wall, not yet. Not that I ever want to hit the wall, but I think Andrew's starting to gain on me here.
25.068. 25.117.
I think I got the gas a bit early there, and it started going up the hill. And I'm trying to look after my tyres, but no one else seems to be dropping off yet.
25.06.
So they're either doing the same, or I'm just a bit slow. I'm just not quite close enough to looking to make a move, I don't think.
24.9.
I've got my eye on him, so if he does, I'm not going to fight him too much. I'd rather let him go, slot behind him and carry on looking after the tyres, and then maybe run a few laps longer than him. Because there's only 8 people in this race, I think there's going to be a bit of a shortage of yellow flags, which means less of a chance to pit and get some new tyres, so I'll make them last. Oh, the guys in front are like 8 seconds ahead of me now.
25.062.
So what's that, 18 laps done? Fairly pleased with the lap time at the moment. That's about the area where I'm happy to be in.
24.914.
I'm trying to run a bit deep into that corner. So fuel's good for like 45 laps, I think, maybe just short. Don't think I'll be making it that far tyre wise. Get 30 laps out of these tyres. It still doesn't help me number of pit stop wise, does it?
24.993.
I don't think I'm holding anyone up.
.173.
about as far away from Andrew as I've ever been all race so far now.
0.011.
So, tyre strategy. I think the left sides can do the 45 laps, but then they need changing. Right sides, as I say, about 25-ish laps in practice. Maybe slightly more in the race because I'm being even more careful.
25.092.
I just stretch this first stint as far as I can. It might give me the opportunity to take 2 tyres on one of the stops and save me some time perhaps.
25.064. .147.
Starting to feel them not doing as well as they were tyre wise. Delaying a long time to get on the gas and it's not quite happening.
25.389.
Still 8 seconds for the guys in front. Using a tad of brake just before the apex now, just to help turn the car and stop it from ploughing across the concrete. And then just waiting and waiting and waiting to get on the gas.
.495. .569.
Starting to catch Adam now. Although he was getting around the back marker, so that's probably the delay. And he'll disappear off again now.
25.825.
Overtaking something I've not quite managed to do around here. In practice there weren't too many people and it's difficult to tell because you don't know what tyre people are on and how since the last stop and all that.
25.976.
Using increasingly more and more brake just to get the car slowed enough to get the turn done. Steve is now really catching me, so he's been kind on his tyres behind Andrew.
26.388.
I'm just struggling to make this turn.
There's a car inside.
He's got me on the inside
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. 26.278. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear.
Slot in behind him. Ah, here comes Graham. Oh, it comes to the wall. I don't think I got. I caused it.
26.632.
At this point, Graham's definitely faster than me, but I don't think I was doing anything but holding my line. So when you got off there and hit the wall, I don't think that I did too much wrong. But let me know what you think, Graham. Adam's given up with his tyres and gone in for some more.
Car inside.
Graham's got me.
26.733. Keep high. You're back in third. Keep hustling. Clear.
I think what I'm going to do with tyres. They're now much further into the stint than I expected. Oh. Right, if that's a sign of what's going on, I'll be coming in.
27.136.
40.80. It's not a bad time. I think I'm struggling. 40 laps. Heavyweight Graham's just sliding through everyone.
26.863.
Pitting this time, pitting this time. Right, so full fuel, and we will take 4 tyres on this occasion, I think. Yeah, look at the right front, it's down to 56%, nasty. Okay, so I wasn't very fast on the entry. Hopefully I'm a bit quicker on the exit. .9 seconds back is Matt Dalton.
.511.
See if I can stay ahead of him. Yeah, should be fine with his new tyres. He's doing well making them last so long, so he's now become the strong favourite for first. I think Graham might get second now, I think, but still a long way to go.
20.196. .067. The leader's pitting now.
So by short pitting a little bit, if I wasn't too slow on entry, which I'm not entirely sure whether I was or not. Hopefully that means we get a little bit further down the road, which I won't be lapped by the time we come out. Just have to wait and see. So Graham's 4 seconds ahead of me. I'm guessing he is now pitted and got himself some new tyres and come out ahead of me.
25.071. .97. You're in 5th.
So top 5 is probably what I'm hoping for in this race, as long as I don't mess it up on strategy.
.943. You're
So,
back in 4th position.
I think I am on the lead lap. Yeah, last car on the lead lap. And that's approaching me pretty quick now, like 2.4 seconds back to put me a lap down. Approaching halfway.
25.087.
Hoping to make the next stop.
24.875.
Let me think. I've already 30 laps. With 40 before, 70, and then another 30 laps. So I'm looking for about lap 70.
24.849.
Now if the tyres are good, I might just take 2.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
And that's 2 seconds back now, so he is gaining on me, but not drastically at the moment. Steve Richardson was ahead of me before the stop, so now he's 9.5 seconds back. So I'm not sure what.
24.927.
I'm not sure if that came out on the recording or not, but everything froze for a second. It's fairly warm in this room now, so I hope that's not a heat related thing.
.974.
Glad I wasn't in traffic. That does that much more, I will have to stop. So I'll keep an eye on that. That Dalton 0.4 of a seconds behind me now.
25.014.
He will be wanting by, and I won't be holding him up. Inside, Matt, inside.
Inside. Still there. Clear.
Cheers, John.
I thought it was going to go outside when I was saying inside.
25.647.
So stick as close to that Dalton as possible now. Any yellows? I'm currently the lucky dog.
24.928.
Steve Richardson is getting closer.
.793. That car's a lap down.
Right, looks like I might have to lap someone.
25.233.
Ooh, Lincoln. Hopefully he makes it easy on me, because I don't know whether I'm any good at overtaking the car, especially one that's blinking that badly.
.038. .847.
So I'm 10 laps on my pit window. I probably want to go a little longer to make the last stint.
.25.167.
What's the inside?
Car inside. Stay high.
There we go.
Clear inside.
Didn't cost me too much time. Probably could have got round in a bit quicker than that, but I was a bit cautious on the outside because I haven't been up there for the whole race. I'm not sure exactly, and I'd rather lose a second than hit the wall, so.
.315.
Starting to use the brake a little bit on the apexes again, just to help turn the car. 23 laps since our last stop.
.25.227. .25.263.
I've been a bit overly cautious, but I can make these tyres last a bit longer, they'll be a bit better for the final stint. Because I'm planning on not changing. Oh, it's Steve, isn't it? That's interesting. The next thing I don't.
.25.421. 25.69.
Struggling a little bit in the corner. Definite drop off on the tyres now.
25.43. .581.
Maybe Steve's gone for track position. I think I held him up a little there, but there's nothing I could have done. It's where he got me. He's going to get me on the inside. That's it. It's fine.
That car's a lap down. Stay high. 25.756. Still there. Clear.
Lap 71, we're in the pit window. Just want to go a few more if I can.
.06.03. You're back in third. Keep hustling. Good job.
Just to stop this drop off in the last few laps, because I'm only going to do left side tyres, right side tyres. And the 26 is like, the 26 is here.
25.934.
One more lap.
The leader's pitting now.
Oh, it's gone, it's gone.
Car inside. That car's a lap down. Stay high. 26.296. Clear.
We're pitting this time. Okay, and we're come back to the fuel. Let's do that. And the fuel, we don't want a full fuel run, do we? Because we haven't got 45. Yes, we do, because we need 30. Let's just drop it a little bit. Don't speed, don't speed. Should be good for the end. Yep,
The car in front of you is for position. Go get him.
Okay, we do 50 laps of fuel, plenty of fuel. Took too much fuel. Mind. .237. So again, on and off pit road is a bit slow for me.
The leader's pitting now.
I know, I think I'm at least a lap down, probably two. But I'm not racing for the race win, unfortunately.
24.8.
I think I am racing
You're back in fifth.
Steve Richardson in front for 4th place, maybe 5th. I I think Steve's gone very long on his final stint.
24.933.
Gained track position when I was going slowly on my old tyres. But I think that will turn around in the last few laps. He'll be struggling on 26 plus second laps, and hopefully I'll still be in the 25 and a half, something like that.
25.044.
Right, just got to start thinking about what happens if
Go high.
the guy behind is second place, so I need to keep an eye on letting him through.
25.128.
I don't think he's quite close enough yet.
.92, 20 more laps.
The trouble with letting Adam by now, if he gets close enough I'll let him by, but I'm racing Steve, so if he gets behind me but hasn't got the tyres to get up to Steve, it ruins my race. He is quicker than me though. Is he going to take it?
24.958.
I'm gaining on Steve though. Go on, Adam.
Car inside. Keep high. Clear.
So if he's got enough pace. Go on, Adam. This is my race. Let's go for it.
25.466.
Of course, being a couple of laps down, I've got even less time to get past Steve. Ooh, that just hit the wall, I think.
25.072.
I think Steve is struggling with these tyres now, as I thought he would.
24.844.
Go inside, Matt.
Car inside. Stay high. Clear inside. .257.
Gosh, that was close.
Car outside. Clear.
Whoa, that was a whole bunch of closeness.
25.507. You're back in fourth position.
So as Matt came past Steve, he slowed down a bit more than I expected. I hit the brakes, went up the track a bit to miss them, but got a good run off the corner there then. And then as Steve came wide off that corner, he got a big hit against the wall then, and was really close to coming down and hitting me, and that would have made a mess of both of our races. So well held there, Steve.
25.052.
Oh, Andrew's only a second behind me. I think he might have taken 4 tyres on his last stop, which he took after me.
25.208.
Well, absolutely dominating performance by Matt. Adam's done really well as well with raw pace.
25.054. You got
Whoever's
10
in
laps to
third,
go.
who I'm assuming is going to beat Graham, but let's just quick look. I mean, 2 laps down. So there might have been 3. Andrew's really close now.
25.167.
Oh, it's going to be too long to defend, so there's room there, mate.
Inside. Keep high. Keep high. 25.31. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Clear.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't hold on to it. So as Andrew came up the inside of me, I thought about going a bit more defensive and blocking him, but there was too many laps to go and he had too much of a fast car really. So I tried to make it a little bit difficult, hanging on to the outside as much as I could. Tried to go in a little bit deep into that corner, but it was all in vain really. He was always going to come past me on the inside, so I just had to hope that he had a bit of trouble later on in the last couple of laps.
.459.
That's Steve, in fact, yeah, his tyres really dropped off, didn't they?
25.313.
Hang him up.
So what, 3 laps to go?
That's 25.417. You've got 5 laps to go.
And tell me next lap it's only 2.
You've got 2 laps to go. That's 25.429. Car outside. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
Thanks,
Clear
Adam.
outside.
I'm too far away now though.
25.5.
It's never going to happen anyway. Fifth place.
There's the flag, it's over.
Let's have a look at those tyres. Left sides, yeah, they were a bit tired. So let's have a look at Matt Dalton's donuts for his victory. Well deserved.
Cheers guys, thanks.
Here are the unofficial results for the race, with Matt Dalton winning it and Adam in second. Graham making third position, but to be honest with you, the rest of us were a long way back. I picked up 5th place, which I'm fairly pleased with. I think I maybe should have pitted a bit earlier in the first stint, because I did go a few laps at the end of that first stint, which were a bit costly time-wise. So looking at the league table, which will be updated shortly, but not in time for this video, will bring Matt Dalton right up into the rankings. Adam, who was in 8th position, will move up further as well. Graham, he was in 6th place, but I think the chances are Steve Richardson, who was in 3rd place, will take over the lead from Clyde Whiting. So once those are concluded, then we'll see those at the beginning of the next video, hopefully. So that was Dover International Speedway. The last race was at Iowa, so click there to have a look at that race. That was pretty good. Next race is either the Lucas Oil Raceway next week, or the week after Road America, depending on which one I do. I don't own either of those tracks, and with a lot of other real world stuff happening in the next few weeks, I don't know for definite whether I'll be able to take part in either or any of those races. So stay tuned to my Twitter and my YouTube channel, and I'll get the next race to you just as soon as I do it. Thanks for watching.